come to talk to you about your new job title. Can you tell us what it is?
Sure. So my new job title today is day one.
Yeah.
Deputy City Manager. So
Deputy City Manager. What does that mean?
So it means I've been promoted from Director of City Building, which was my department that I started in the city with.
Yep.
And I now work directly for the City Manager, and I work at a broader level across the organization, and it's about developing me to move into a city manager role.
Because I can see the way you represent yourself when you're speaking about everything, that you're seeing the whole picture, and I'm not saying that other people are not by any means at all, but I just really admire you, and that's why I wanted to come and talk to you about it. So it's really
That's
great.
very nice of you.
I have a bunch of senior clients. I'm kind of going to refer to the senior housing at this moment. Now, this isn't really your department out because every year at Christmas I go around and visit all my seniors and take them a little something. So I've been talking to them to try and find out. Senior agent quite a few years ago, I think about 12 years ago. But between then and now, there are so many more options for seniors as far as transitional moves and the types of things. I think there's 12 different things 12 different types of housing that they can actually be in. So my job has been to try and talk to them and see how they feel about it, because I know that kind of move is really traumatic and it's really hard, and it's not just the senior, the whole family is involved too. Most of them would like to see, they want to stay downtown. They want to do that. They don't like the idea at all about being up in the sky, however many stories that may ultimately be. They're not interested in that. They're kind of, they keep coming up with granny flats. I've heard that from
I
at
am
least
in for granny flats.
Are you?
Absolutely.
Okay, because that's where I want to go with this, because it's very important for older adults to maintain their sense of independence. All the streets, particularly on the west side of Brand Street, that all have those old milk runs running behind them, and many of those still have existing structures there that were the garages coming in from the milk run. Some people turn them into artist studios or whatever, but I think there's a potential because there's already an existing structure there. I don't know, I'm not in your department or anything. I see that there could be a potential for that kind of thing. You sounded really jazzed about that when I brought it up.
Oh, absolutely. But we are absolutely supportive of granny flats. In the new official plan, we've eased the regulatory burden on them. They used to be considered temporary structures.
Yes.
We've taken that away. They can be permanent structures.
This is why I honed in on these little structures that are already existing, potential for the type of housing that we already have existing.
So I'm very supportive of co-housing. I'm very supportive of us looking and talking about a broader range of housing choices. Co-housing, granny flats, second suites. I can't tell you the number of times I've been out in various communities in the city, and parents of adults with disabilities are in tears talking about their adult children and what happens when I can no longer care for them at home. And so we need
the parents, oh my gosh, that's the flip side of the side I'm looking at, but you're right.
We need to be talking about this, because this is about being an inclusive, caring city. And I believe we are.
I think we are too.
And some of these conversations are easier. Some of them, we're really going to have to be respectful and take a broader view of, we want our seniors, we want adult children with disabilities, we want our children who are working to be able to afford to buy a home in this city.